that we need to think critically not just of others' actions, but of like our own actions. And also some advice from people who have gone through Brexit, which was a similar social situation that inspired a lot of racial hate crimes. If there's something happening and somebody is being attacked, or do not confront the attacker, because that just becomes a more aggravating situation. Make sure to go address the person who is being attacked, talk to them, make sure they're okay, ignore the attacker, because that's the only way you could diffuse the situation. Otherwise, then we're just fighting hate on hate, and that's obviously not very productive. So there is apparently an unofficial line going on here, so if you want to talk, you could come here, but honestly, anybody who catches like my attention and eventually when I go to class, catches the next person's attention, we'll give over the mic, okay?
Hello everybody. So I'm here because I was so inspired by listening to everybody else speaking about what we are speaking about here today. I want to say, first of all, that as a white person, I sincerely apologize for what has happened here. I am a Democrat, and a couple of words I just wanted to speak out about is that I want everybody here today to realize that we are here at a learning institution. We are here to hear from multiple viewpoints from all over the world. And when you're paralyzed by fear, for me especially, when I get really afraid, that I find my means of overcoming that fear is when I learn. I want to learn about all of the different cultures. I want to hear the different viewpoints. You know, clearly so many people voted for this man that I don't understand him. I would like to learn more so I can try and understand his viewpoints. And I would also like to have it be reciprocal and to try and educate those people and to have them realize that just because you're from a different area, just because you come from a different cultural background, you come from a different thought process, an idea or something like that, does not mean that you're necessarily a bad person. I want to also say, just the last couple of thoughts were heavy. Thank you, everybody, for giving me this opportunity. And thank you, and you are all loved. Like, it's just love right now. That's how we can combat this racism, this horrible bigotry that is apparently prevalent, that I didn't believe was before. Just remember that there's love in my heart, and I want to try and send it out to everybody else around here, that there's love and there is communication, and I want to keep those avenues open for everybody here today. Thank you.
Hi, you guys. I am unable to talk about a lot of the issues that this election has brought to light. I am a cis white male, and imposing external viewpoints on a complex situation's not what I'm up here for. What I do want to touch on is one issue that unifies us all, and that is that we are denizens of Earth. Our president-elect is a climate change denier. You may or may not know that climate change is a thing, that it is proceeding at an ever-increasing rate, and that in the coming decades, we are going to be facing natural disasters that cost our economy trillions of dollars, especially affecting areas in the poorest parts of the world. Now, the election is over, but our ability to induce change is not. I don't know if you'll agree with me when I say that we live in a corporatocracy. Elections are bought by rich people, and our voices oftentimes are silenced. Our ability to make change, however, is not. There is one important avenue that we can take in the following 4 years of Republican governmental control, and that is voting with our dollars. The everyday things that you do, the products that you consume, oftentimes support the broken systems that we're speaking out against today. So when you enter a Walmart, think about what they bought this election to be. Think about the fact that billions of dollars are being poured into anti-climate change rhetoric and are buying off members of our Senate and Congress, and that our actions for the next 4 years will dictate what laws are passed and how the outcome of this next election is going to proceed. So just, think about that when you buy a coffee, when you get gas for your car, or when you're looking for your everyday food goods. Inform yourselves on the issues, make educated choices, and don't feel powerless, because we're not.
Hello, everyone. My name is Justin. I work in housing. I'm not up here to take over the platform right now today, but I have a question. But I guess also, since I'm up here, I guess I'd be lying if I said I haven't been a mess since the first poll numbers came in. I turned on the TV because I've been really engaged throughout the whole process, and quite a few of my white friends, because I've been in higher education for a while, quite a few of them reached out to me today, and they're like, I feel so guilty because I didn't do enough to stop Trump. And while I understand that, it's like, well, what am I supposed to say? So what I offered is to show up. So I've been a mess, but I'm doing okay right now because I've been working hard on creating, not this one, but another opportunity for us all to continue coming together. Because somebody said we can't just keep doing these things and change will happen. And I mean, I see that. I also think the more we keep doing these things, change will happen. So maybe it's a both and conversation, but that's what I said. So I would say, as a white person, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm distraught for a lot of reasons, and I've ran the gambit of emotions, but keep showing up is what I've been doing today. So my question real quick is there anything going on at 5? And I'm asking because I know of something going on at 7, so I'm wondering if there's overlap there. If there's 2 things, great. I can only speak to the 7 o'clock one. Since there are so many people here, I thought I would. So I've been sending out emails to whoever I can, working with the Division of Student Affairs, our Chief Diversity Officer, and we will be gathering, hopefully replicating this. This went really well, at the John Carlos and Tommy Smith statue at 7. I mean, it's essentially this, rising up together. So I'm continuing the dialogue. We'll have some food because people got to eat because you all are out here doing this all day long. What else is going on there? Essentially this. So if there's something else going on at 5, awesome. And if not, then maybe it's the 7th thing. But we'll be out here again at 7. So see you there.